Hello everyone, did you miss me? Okay, so first things first, why did I leave? And, well, to be honest, it's fairly simple, I just was hella lazy. Now that is out the way, let's get on with the video. Cycling. A beautiful activity involving nothing but an athlete on a bike, pushing with all of his might, looking for nothing but mileage and philosophical plenitude. A cyclist fears nothing, apart from maybe winds above 7 kph coming from the front or the side. That and asphalt patches. So, to start from the beginning, before you cycle, you have to buy a bike. And that's where two groups start to form, the cyclist and the commuter. The easiest method of distinction is that the commuter has a bell installed in his bike that he uses to alert unknowing pedestrians of his arrival, after which he will brake and drive a wide arc around them before painfully riding off in distance still in 3/8 gears that he forgot to lower when braking. Here is where we can see how the actions of the cyclist differ. In fact, the cyclist doesn't have to avoid pedestrians because he prefers pissing cars off on the road instead. So now you can successfully distinguish commuters and cyclists, and that you attribute yourself to one of both categories, you can go and buy a bike you like. You're more of a rocky forest path guy? Go for a mountain bike. You're a high speed and smooth surface guy? Go for a road bike. And if you were indecisive, you can go for an in-between gravel bike. These are the main categories, and I discarded the special ones. For example, you can pick a BMX if you want to impress third graders at your local skate park, a tandem if you're a lazy ass or you really love your wife, an affordable bike if you want to be able to leave it in plain sight with no lock without it getting stolen. Seriously, affordable bike, no one likes you, why do you even try? Oh, and there's e-bikes as well. You know, if you're a little bit... Once that the bike is purchased as a commuter, you have to buy a bell, mudguards, helmet, security vest, lamp, red lamp, reflective stickers, lock, second lock just in case, basket, saddle pouch, and of course adequate protective gear. As a cyclist you can buy whatever you want, but it must abide the golden rule of the cyclist. Aero is everything. You as a cyclist must do whatever is in your power to make yourself and your bike as aerodynamically efficient as possible. Clothing, lycra, as tight as possible, even at the cost of losing fertility. Not like you would want any kids anyways, because pregnant women are not aero. Bike-wise, simple, 6.8 kilograms, carbon fiber. Brakes, probably never need to use them, but carbon ceramic disc just in case. Bottle holder, absolutely fucking not. Water is heavy. Most of all, bottles are not aero. Now the morphology of the cyclist follows one directive, which is T-Rex. This is one directive cyclists follow religiously, which consists in having small arms but then legs that are jacked out of your goddamn mind. And not only that, but also a tiny brain. This is why the cyclist wears headgear only as an aerodynamic device to reduce drag. It serves no protective function as there is so much space between the brain and the cranium that in case of impact the brain has the time to slow down and the cerebrospinal liquid and will issue no injury at all. This also allowed the cyclist to come to terms with his own mortality. If he dies by getting hit by a Honda Civic worth taking the racing line at full speed through a blind corner to improve his Strava personal best by 0.4 of a second, so be it. Safety would mean giving up speed. That's a sacrifice no cyclist is ever willing to make. Because giving up speed for safety would mean living a life of fear, and a life of fear is the life of a commuter.